We got a Bally Galazy Ranger, which is a home model, sold by Sears in the late 70s. Actually, of the home models, I kind of like this one the best, just due to the artwork. Not really, the gameplay isn't really that much different, but the artwork is. Anyways, it has an interesting problem. Here, when you turn them on, the lights come on. Here, let me power it up. Find the switch. Okay, lights come on. Game over is on. But now watch the score display. The score display will be dark until you start a game, but it should stay on as soon as you start a game. So watch it. When I hit the start button, you'll hear the tune and then it'll die immediately. And so it's trying, and pop bumpers, little gameplay. And then it spazzes out. So before it was just going dim, now it's actually like spazzing. Now if you pull the playfield back, one of the soft spots on this thing is the power supply. These connectors like to burn, particularly this one over here. You can see there's some pins here. I've replaced those. That had no effect on this. The other thing that likes to happen is on the back side, it likes to get cracked solder joints on the header pins. There was a bunch of those which I fixed. But this problem I believe to be the rectifying capacitors. And so how do you tell if it's a rectifying capacitor? I mean, these actually look okay. You could use a meter and measure them, but I've got a different technique I'm going to use to test them. Oh, another thing that likes to go out on these are the diodes over here. So instead of using bridge rectifiers, I use discrete diodes. You can test these with your meter set to diode function. It's really easy. The big ones are the 5 amp or the 5 volt, 12 volt supply. These like to burn, but you can see that they're not physically damaged. Usually means that they're okay, but you can test them all. But now what do we do to fix the capacitor? So what I've done is taken a 10,000 microfarad capacitor, hooked the negative lead up to the negative lead on the suspect cap, and the positive lead up to the positive lead on that cap. With that means what I'm doing is I'm basically putting in parallel, which means if this cap was good at 20,000 microfarad and that one is 10,000, I'd end up at 30,000 microfarads. But this is just a good test if this cap is bad. So now I can power back on. Let's watch the score display again and start a game. Okay, so we got a game going, and we can start playing the game and seeing if it still works. If it still works. So to test my theory that I think that this capacitor is failing, is I take a brand new cap, hook up some jumper leads, minus on the cap to the minus on that cap, plus on the new cap to plus on the old cap. Set this here in the bottom of the cabinet, and then turn it on, and we can see if we get anywhere with this. I found the power switch. Okay, so now let's watch the score display and start a game. If I can find the start button. Okay, so now we're playing a game. And the ball. See, it goes to a different ball. Getting bonus here. Wow, got a lot of bonus. Okay, kicks over to ball 2, and then just keep playing through a couple games and see where it goes. And it seems like the game's working now. So indeed, I believe that cap to be bad. So I'll put it in, and we'll play some game. New 15,000 microfarad cap there. Spinners, kickers, flippers, drain the ball, up to ball 3. So we got a working Galazy Ranger now.